Spiraling is a sign of overwhelm, and this is really common and actually really healthy that as you get closer to feeling the intensity of your shame, you start to spiral. And let me break this down from a nervous system perspective. In the world of the nervous system, something that is really important that you do before you start to try and get to the root of your trauma and your dysfunction and your paralysis and all these things is something called resourcing. And this is likely what you're coming in contact with, is that your nervous system is not well resourced enough to dip in to the greater intensity of shame that you hit and then you spiral. Resourcing is building your window of tolerance. A lot of people and a lot of practitioners try to jump right into, okay, let's find the core wound that is driving your shame. But this core wound that has been driving your shame is one of the reasons why you have been so disconnected from your body for such a long time and why you spiral when you get close to the intensity. So all you're doing is reinforcing the same pattern of extremes working with your body, of either I am disconnected or I'm trying to connect to the very root of my trauma, which right now you don't have the capacity to do that. So your body will kick you out and rebel against you in the form of overwhelm and spiraling, and probably making you feel worse because you are doing something that is outside of your current capacity. This is why this phase of resourcing or building your nervous system's capacity to be present with sensation in general is what is going to lead you to be able to move closer and closer to the core or the root of things like shame without your body rebelling against you, because there is actually a sense of safety with presence, with intensity. This is really important to anchor into and understand, because when we are not well resourced, when we're not supported, and when we don't have this understanding of this nervous system informed way of engaging with our bodies, we will perpetuate this identity and this sense of self that there is something wrong with me because every time I try and heal this, I can't do it. So this is just who I am. I am just meant to be burdened and shameful and not feel good in my body. When in reality, that story is only getting reinforced because as of right now, you do not have the internal resources to feel safe meeting that level of intensity in your body. This is one of the main things that I teach about in Nervous System Healing 101 is the basic nervous system skills that a lot of psychology-oriented work does not teach you. So this is how you actually start to resource your nervous system through things like resourcing, finding glimmers, and orienting, which are all ways that you build your window of tolerance so that not only when you are trying to find and connect with the root of some of your trauma, but just in your day-to-day life, you are able to stay more present with a greater range of sensations so you're not getting kicked out of your body. This is how you have that sense in your body and in your mind of I'm in the driver's seat of my life.